secure Jammu and Kashmir. And don't take my word for it. A number of people from here have already travelled to Jammu and Kashmir. When they come back, ask them. We will have lakhs of Amarnath Yatris who will conclude the Yatra by the 9th of August and return to their homes. Some have gone from West Bengal as well. Please, when they come back, ask them if they felt insecure or if they felt scared. And whatever they say, you are free to broadcast it. Don't go by my words. Go by the words of the people who have visited and come back from there.
Sir, I have a question here. Pooja from Times Network. Sir, West Bengal is a huge market for tourism in Jammu and Kashmir. Annually, there are a huge number of tourists that visit the state. But after the Pahalgam attack, how much is the tourism industry of the state hit? Because you were saying that people are most definitely going back, but the sector must have taken some hit.
Of course we took a hit. How could we not? We went from full hotels to empty hotels. We went from Dal Lake being full of shikaras to not a single shikara being visible on Dal Lake. If you want in terms of sort of numbers that you can understand, prior to the attack in Pahalgam, we had more than 50 arrivals, flights a day from various parts of the country. That number dropped down to 15. Today that number has crossed 20, 25. Before the attack in Pahalgam, we had direct flights from Bangalore, from Ahmedabad, from Kolkata. Now the Kolkata flight has finally been restored again. But the fact is that an attack like Pahalgam was going to have an impact on the psyche of visitors. That said, which is why I made that point, Jammu and Kashmir is not empty today. It is picking up, and we hope that our participation in TTF Kolkata and the fact that people at this time of the year start looking and making their plans for the Puja holidays means that we hope that a large number of Bengali travelers will come to Jammu and Kashmir later this year.
Sir, good afternoon. This is Sharik from PTI Video Service. Sir, Chief Minister coming himself and assuring this is a big satisfaction for the travelers. However, one question is there because it's above almost 70 days yet the terrorist could not be arrested. So you are definitely assuring about the security, but 70 days, it's almost above 70 days. The terrorist could not be nabbed, arrested.
I don't know how well you know Jammu and Kashmir's topography. It's a land with very high mountains, very dense forests. These people who were behind the attack in Pahalgam are nowhere near any civilian populations. If they were, they would have been found by now. That said, no effort is being spared to track them down and to deal with them. These things, whether we like it or not, take time. Our job at the moment is twofold. One, to track them down, but secondly, to ensure that they don't come anywhere near any civilian population areas, whether those be tourist areas or non-tourist areas. And that, I assure you, our security forces are doing everything they can to fulfill both these objectives. One, to track them down and deal with them. The second is to ensure that until that happens, to make sure that they're not able to come close to any civilian population areas.
Last two questions, ladies and gentlemen. I have a question. You have come to Bengal as a chief minister, and definitely Pahalgam also has given a psychological effect to the tourists. So how are you trying to convince the tourists? It's a beautiful place, but there is a psychological gap. How you are working on that? And second, do you think that it was also an intelligence failure in Pahalgam?
So I'm not going to answer the second question. I'm not here to convert TTF Kolkata into a political slugfest. We'll save the politics for later. I think more than what I have to say, it's important that you visit the Jammu and Kashmir stall and talk to the people who are directly connected with tourism in Jammu and Kashmir and let them tell you what we are doing to ensure that tourists have a good and comfortable visit to Jammu and Kashmir. We are doing everything in our power to ensure that they feel safe, they feel comfortable, they feel welcome, and that's the assurance that we are giving. Again, I'd like to make the point, I'm not coming here to market an empty Jammu and Kashmir. By no stretch of imagination is Jammu and Kashmir empty today. Tourism has already started to pick up. We are just trying to give it a further boost.
Final question, please.
Hello, I'm Shobana. I'm from the Hindu newspaper. I wanted to ask, what steps are you taking other than these visits to ensure that people do come back? Are you visiting other states and promoting tourism and trade across the country? Because everyone is shaking, but people still want to visit, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, aside from talking to people like yourself, who have the ability to spread a message much further and wider than I can, wherever possible, we're actually meeting tourists on the ground in the valley. I have been traveling to Gulmarg, to Pahalgam, to Sonmarg, to places like that, to actually sit down and talk to tourists who are there, to take photographs with them, to understand from them how they're feeling, what their experience has been like, what we can do to improve that experience. And yes, participating in important events like TTF Kolkata, will probably be going from here to Ahmedabad to participate in TTF Ahmedabad. These are important calendar events for us because in one place under one roof, we're able to address a much wider audience than we would be able to if we were to travel individually. So it's a combination. It's a combination of reaching out to the tourists who are already visiting, coupled with trying to bring and attract more tourists to come and visit there. Okay?
Sir, I have a question. Sir, hello.
All good.
Sir, I have a question on this. If tourists are allowed in Pahalgam,
I think they switched your mic off. I can't hear you. You'll have to step forward. Of course they're allowed. They are allowed, very much so. There are some destinations within the valley that currently are undergoing a security audit. And therefore, until we are comfortable, we will not let tourists go there. But that list is it's a declining list. We are committed to opening all our destinations, but we're going to do it in a safe way. We don't want to compromise the security of our tourists. We don't want to take any chances. And therefore, even though at times it's frustrating for us, I think that frustration is important because we need to ensure that we give our tourists a safe and a secure destination. And we're working on that, and rest assured we will do that. Okay?